So right here in this scene, I'm in YTS. I get in there. There's, when you're in jail all the time, juvenile hall all the time, you grow up. I grew up in juvenile hall, and so there was a lot of guys when I got to YTS that I knew that had been in there. Some of them were even lifers already. They were never going to get out. And I remember being in there, and I remember all the politics that were being played there. And I remember one time they were gonna, when I got there, they wanted me to get involved in a sexual molestation or sexual rape of some dude that they called a snitch, and they said he was weak and all that. And I remember thinking, wait a minute, what's going on here, man? This dude's a Mexican, he's supposed to be one of us. Why ain't we helping this guy? Why ain't we getting this guy and schooling him? And all of a sudden they started getting mad at me, like, what's wrong with you, man? And this and all that. I said, I don't want nothing to do with this. And all then you've seen the play, you've seen the part where say, oh, this guy, he's like this, he's like that, or whatever. And I remember I had to go through all that, but it was at that time really. I was in a company it was called a company. It was called G&H, and I remember they would put me in this spot, and they would ask me questions about my life, and what do you want to do with your life, and why do you get high? And I just couldn't figure out why I got high. And they asked me, why do you smoke? And I like, oh, you like having bad breath, you like waking up, you like being addicted to nicotine. And I don't like all that. I remember they started making me think about my life, and then they asked me this one question, and that question was this. The question was, what do you want them to write about you in your obituary? And then it dawned on me, for the first time, really dawned on me that I was going to die. And I thought to myself, man, one day I am going to die. And what do I want people to think about me when I die? And it's ironic, but the thing that I wrote down on a piece of paper was this. I wanted people to say that I was a man of God, that I love God, and that I love people. And I thought to myself, that's pretty crazy. But what happened was that when I was younger, somebody had prophesied over me and told me that I was going to be a preacher one day, but I never really took it very, very serious. But I know now, today, that that man that was prophesying over me was exactly right. That one day God was going to get a hold of me and use my life, but I had to get out of the ghetto.